I'm going to do a little experiment here. I'm going to put a metal spoon down inside of this liquid right here. Here's the liquid right here. And I want you to be able to tell me what kind of liquid is this that will do this. Are y'all ready? It just melted the metal spoon and it's going away. Check it out. Now, look at that. It's gone. Now, I want you to put down in the comments what that liquid is before I show you. I'm going to show you what it is, but I want you to put it down if you know what it is. Check it out. Okay, before I tell you about the secret liquid that actually melted that metal spoon, we're going to go over a couple things real quick, and you'll understand when I'm finished. First, let's talk about mercury. Mercury has an atomic number, and I'll put a picture of a periodic table up on the screen, and an atomic number of 80. And it's right after gold. They're real close in atomic numbers. And the periodic table has all the elements that are here on Earth, and mercury is one of them. And mercury has some very special properties, and we're going to talk about those just a little bit. This right here is mercury. And this mercury right here actually came from panning, gold panning. And back in the day, the miners would use mercury to attract the gold because they're real close, and it would just grab a hold to the little tiny flakes and get it all together. And I'm going to show you what that looks like right here. So when I'm panning for the gold, sometimes you get the mercury in your pan. That's where that came from. But I separate some of it, and as you can see right here, check it out. See that blob right there on the end? That's gold right there. You can see it's like a roll around in a blob. That right there is right much gold in that too, actually. But mercury's attracted to it. And what will eventually happen, this mercury will eventually eat that gold for leaving it alone. It's called amalgamation, and it will actually take it away. It will actually form another compound here with the mercury, with the gold inside the mercury. Watch this. Boom, come on out of there, mercury. See that? Now you see a nice pile of it right there. That's pretty cool. But let's talk about the mercury for a minute. And you'll understand why I'm talking about this first. Now, this right here is a liquid up until minus 37 degrees, I believe. Minus 37 degrees Fahrenheit. If we put this in a deep freezer that will get below minus 37, this would actually turn into a solid. And you'll have a solid piece of metal made of mercury right there. Now, if we, after 37 degrees, it turns into a liquid. If we heat this up to 674 degrees, it will turn into a gas. It will evaporate. And mercury is a toxic material. You don't want to actually ingest it. You don't want to breathe the fumes from it, or even handle it. You get it in your pores and all. So you need to wear something handling any kind of mercury. But just relating that like back to water. Water freezes at 32 degrees. You can take the liquid water and make ice cubes, make sculptures, make all kinds of stuff out of it when it gets below 32 degrees, right? Just like this, you could make something out of this if you could get it down to minus 37. And of course, water boils at 212, it would go out in the atmosphere. That's called the melting point and the boiling point. That's what we're talking about. Now I'm leading up to something right here to explain what we just did in this experiment. There's another element called gallium. And gallium, I'll put a picture up there, is actually another element, and it's a metallic element. And I'm going to show you some right now. Let's get a little piece out here. Here it is. And it's a metal. And it's liquid. You can see it moving around inside that tube right there. But it has some different properties than mercury and water and everything else. This is actually, melting point is 85 degrees. So this will form a solid. Anything below 85 degrees, this will be a solid. Y'all are starting to understand where we're going with this now, aren't you? So, you can actually make something with this as long as it's below 85 degrees. Right now, I've got it sitting in some warm water, so it's a liquid. If I put it in the freezer, it'll be a solid. It'll be just a solid piece of metal. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I made that spoon out of gallium, so it's starting to come together for you. I know it is. And how the experiment actually worked. So stay tuned. Alright, if you're watching this video, hopefully this was a success right here. What we have to do is we need to make a spoon out of gallium. And we're going to try to do it right now. We might have to go through a little experimentation here. I've got this little mold right here. that should mold a spoon. It's for like candy, but I've never tried it for this, so I don't know how this is going to run down here. We're going to see right now, though. I've put my gallium in the warm water to give this a try, and I do have a spoon here that I can push down and give it a little bit of different. See, I'm afraid it's not going to do here, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. We're getting there. See how it does here. Okay, not sure about that. Let's see if we can put this in here. Maybe make it have a little bit of a piece here. I'm going to try to do that real quick. We need to put a little weight inside that, I think, to kind of keep it going. We're just going to put this right here in there because it's heavy. And that seemed to have worked a little bit. Okay, but we don't have a lot of for the piece here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a little bit more. Hopefully that's going to cool down enough. And what I'm going to do to get that cool down is put a piece of ice under it. So what we'll do, to cool that down and get that to harden, we'll put some ice below it, so that way it will hopefully cool it down to the point that that part will harden, and I can work on the rest of the spoon part in here slowly. So I think that's going to look, that's looking good. So what we'll do is while this is still liquid in here, we'll pour a little bit more in here. I got some more right here, and maybe lift this up just a little bit. Always experimenting and working on it. We'll get there. Just hang in there with me. We're going to try to pull this pan up just a little bit like this, so that it starts running this way a little bit, because I think that's be good and hard. We'll make that a little bit more level. So we're going to take this right here and pour a little bit more of this liquid gallium into it right here. And I think we're going to be good shape. Let's see how, whoa, was way too much there, but that's okay. I think that's going to work right there. I think that's going to look good. Of course, y'all probably never saw that in the experiment when I have a little extra on the edges, because you're not looking at the spoon for the trick. So, that's how magic works. Okay, so let's let that get good and hard. What we'll do, we'll pour some cold water in it so it actually hardens it to a solid. So let's get some cold water and pour into it right now. Alright, here we go. We're going to try to pour some cold water in here. Well, it's trying to move on me a little bit here, but that's okay. I'll be cooling it down right now. Might not be as pretty as it could be, maybe. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little toothpick here, and we're going to kind of even out the spoon before it hardens right here. Look at this right here. This little ladle right in there. You should be able to get to it. Come on, get in there for me. Alright, we need more. I think we're going to need some more here. Just a little bit, right in that area right there. And we should be able to make one here. And here we go. You ready? Trying to let it go easy here. Come on, easy. Okay. It does not want to stick in that area for some reason. I don't know why, but it's having a hard time in that area right there. Alright, I'm going to have to work on that a little bit to get this going in here. Whoa! It's trying to harden, I think is what's happening here. Alright, we're going to have to fill that in a little bit more. I think that'll work if we just fill it in a little bit here. Let's try it again. Alright guys, that's it. That's all my gallium, so hopefully it's going to work. Oh, there you go. There you go. That looked good there, but now I'm kind of not looking as good in this area right here. So we're going to try to get it up here. You'll never see this when we're doing the experiment. I think we're going to get you. Hopefully, anyway. Come on out of there. Still liquid, but I got the ice down here trying to get it hard, so we might have to take another test on this before it's over with. I think I'll be able to do it, though. I think it's going to work okay. Well, there it goes. That's perfect right there. That's perfect. So if we can keep that just like that for long enough for this to harden, I think we're going to have something here. So it's got to get up to 85 degrees. and we're going to have us a gallium spoon. Are y'all ready? It's going to be cool. Alright, I think I'm going to redo my opening with this spoon right here. Probably one of the best ones I've done. I got to go ahead and clean it up though. I got to melt that off a little bit right there. Just heat it up, it'll come right off. It'll look like a regular spoon when I'm done. Alright, let's go out there and do that right now. Alright, we're going to take a little bit on the outside off right. Look at it, it goes right away. Oh, perfect, look at that. Oh, that turned out perfect. Same with this side, right? Oh, look at that, it's going away. Oh, look at this, it's healing up really well. We just don't want to melt it too much. Oh, that's perfect, look at that. A little bit of heat right there. Oh, it's just like a regular spoon now. We might just smooth it up just a little bit. There you go, smooth it up a little bit here. And it was looking good. This is the one I'm going to use in my, that I'm going to trick y'all with right here. Well, do you know what the secret liquid was now? Hot water. The water, I actually had it boiling a little bit, and you put that gallium spoon in there, and it just melts it. And anything above 85 degrees is going to melt, and it was probably 160 degree water, so it instantly melted like that. That's cool, isn't it? You'll see this being used actually on a lot of magician shows, where they take a spoon, they put it in the coffee, stir the coffee, and show it's gone, you know. But it is used in some shows like that and all. And they do make a actual good mold for it. I think it's like, I don't know, 50 bucks or something. I just got a little cheap thing, tried it. It was, you get what you pay for, because, oh my gosh. After this, I'll show you some real quick runs of what I did trying to make that spoon. It was terrible. And the one I did, if you look real close, wasn't the best. But, you know, it worked for the point I was making anyway. So, anyway, I appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, subscribe to the Gigmaster, and what are we going to do next? I don't know. We just don't ever know. I keep an open mind. Stay tuned. First thing we'll do, we're going to take a spoon.